other thing? What it was. Okay, so here's the lessons from today. Context, get in the proper nouns. Thesis, make sure you lean one way and make sure you connect it with your argument. Put your phone away. I don't want the fucking phones. And Isaac, you're in the same boat. I'm going to start taking them, and if I take it in AP, I will keep it till lunch. I don't want to waste my time. I'm coming in early. I'm preparing. Don't waste my time. I'm having to make this speech too many times. Thank you. Sorry. I know it's a fun day. The rest of your classes are going to be a joke. All right. Although thesis statements. If you want to try it, I'll do it. We'll try to do it as a class real quick. Let's do, are Jackson and Jefferson more similar or more different? You say different. Great.
So,
give me two major ways they're different.
Jefferson kept
All right, Jefferson and Jackson. And Jefferson kept bank. Jackson got rid of it.
Yeah.
All right, what's another way they're different? Clark.
Jefferson mostly follows what the Supreme Court says, while Jackson does not follow what the Supreme Court says.
All right. Judiciary. I mean, that'd be a fancy way of saying that. I can't spell ignored. Ignored. All right, great. Now, let's say that they both believed in tariffs, even though, despite the fact that they're both Democratic Republicans, they both support tariffs. Maybe not as strongly as one another, right? But they both do. All right, here we go. So here we go. So we're going to say, although, I'm going to even go for, although Jefferson and Jackson are both Democrats who ironically, I'm going above and beyond,
supported
tariffs. Okay.
A major difference was
yes, that's right. Whoops, that shouldn't be capital. They showed a major difference in their presidencies. Fuck my spelling. Presidencies with their outlook on economics when it came to the Bank of the U.S. and the way they looked at the Supreme Court and its decisions. Okay. Now, hang on one sec. I'm gonna underline for you my thesis. And I'm gonna bold for you my emphasis. I'm not gonna say major. Now, do I get a little tricky with this, both Democrats who ironically support tariffs? I do, but I think the reader would get that and be like, you're right, that was freaking ironic. Question.
Oh.
Go.
I was gonna say, if you're putting in all those statements, right, you have to emphasize the change, right, in your thesis to show like it doesn't balance out for your thesis.
If you're using an all those statement, are you saying you have to argue change?
No. You have to like emphasize a part of it.
You don't have to, but I would, because the AP says if we cannot tell which way you're leaning, you get no point.
The emphasis shows which side you're leaning.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, and so what I want to point out here, if we wrote a good thesis, if we all feel that way, I don't know, I'm not the judge, but if we, and by the way, they ask me every year to be a judge, and I'm always like, I don't like spending my summer for a week reading your essays. No way, I don't care how much you pay me. What it should do in although thesis is after the comma, should be a full point. Meaning, if we erased all of this and just put the word Jefferson and Jackson showed a major difference in their presidencies with their outlook, that should be enough for a point. Everyone with me? That's the key to it. The although is the flag. Then I'm going to get to it later.
The second part is pretty much can be its own thesis, but you're adding on the first part of it so that the reader can understand what's going to happen later.
Yeah. So, check with a neighbor. How do you feel about the thesis? Check with a neighbor real quick. Are you going to try to use one? Are you not?
I'm tired.
You're tired. I'm tired. We're all tired. You must have 2 kids you have to bathe every night and get up and get to school in the morning.
Ah, you probably ought to.